it's cold out, so dress warmly.
Good.
They're famous for their tacos.
Sundances.
Yeah, Sundances.
They make their own tacos.
Yes.
That's so nice.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know it, but that's a little secret.
You only get these tips from the pros.
Yeah.
Who've been here before.
Morning. They only serve them in the morning.
Oh, morning tacos.
There's
I love morning tacos.
There's too much. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
It's just.
This is insider
It's a lot.
I don't know. I mean, it's 2015. We're early in the year. Just kind of seeing what's going on, working on working. And I think it's just really exciting to start 2015 off with a premiere here at Sundance. Yeah, and also just, you know, meeting with other filmmakers and just, you know, you're passing people, you're seeing people that you're like, hey, I love your work, I love that movie, what are you doing? You're talking to show and business, and it's just great to, you know, and also you're seeing people who you haven't seen for a while, so the family, the team's getting back together again, you know, so there's a lot of it that's really great.
We'll start with 1989. Kira and I came here with a movie called The Big Picture. It was directed by Christopher Guest.
You're almost done.
And Chris is a really good skier, and he took me up, and we went up the mountain and skied all day, and I was just like, oh God, this is incredible. And then I remember so well, I was walking down Main Street, and it was coming back to me today because our journey from Upper Main Street down here is, you know, it's a pretty intense kind of trip, and it was so mellow, man. It was like just a handful of people there, and we sort of strolled up to the Egyptian Theater, and we saw, you know, that old marquee. It looks like the same letters that have been there as Sundance Film Festival, and we kind of strolled into the theater, and we watched The Big Picture and talked about it a little bit afterwards, and then eventually we went home, and it was, I never could have imagined, you know, what it would become.
I went to a movie last night. I had dinner at Redford's place, Zoom, and with a bunch of people, and it seemed like it was a lot. I began to get the feel of the place, you know, like how much fun it is for movie freaks to be here and seeing all these movies and sharing that experience and going from place to place, going to a movie at 8:30 in the morning and going at midnight or something, you know, movies in between.
You know, like,
The truth is, I've had a lot of fun at this festival. I mean, we premiered Before Sunrise here. We premiered Reality Bites here. Those were really pivotal moments in my life. And Before Midnight premiered here, Boyhood. It's a little good luck charm for me. I've never had a movie I wasn't proud of to be associated with here.
I loved the first year when you just had your thong and your Uggs on walking up and down the street. That was something.
You missed that one. That's back in the day.
That's what he told me last year when we were coming here. He said that was what he was going to be wearing. I was like, oh my God, please, please.
You're amazing.
Like, yes.
Thong.
But in Uggs. Next year.
The furry
There's
thong,
always
too.
You can make it from your coat.
They're called the Duke. I know, I've got one. It's got the little tail to cover up the crack. I got you.
Do you have one?
I do.
Oh my God.
The Duke.
Like it is, maybe, still the most important independent film festival. I heard that it wasn't exactly like it used to be, and it was better back in the days. But that's what they always say, right?
Everyone keeps saying that.
Drink lots of wine is my advice.
Yeah, I think that's way better advice.
Yeah.
I prefer that. I'm going to take his, not yours.
Drinking wine at Sunday.
Yeah, drink lots of eggnog. Just
What's
hang
that?
out. It's like Christmassy, like the yellowy.
It feels like it's always Christmas here. Is it always like that every year?
Always.
Well,
yeah.
With like the lights and stuff?
Yeah, the lights and like there's Christmas trees everywhere and everything's made of wood and it smells nice. And everyone's so excited at Christmas.
No. Are you sitting? No. So I'm going to move it then. No. Okay. It's weird, right? Is that better?
I can't believe how many times I've been here. The first time I came here, I thought, well, at least I got to go there once. That's great. And now here I am. I think it's my 5th.
Two girlfriends and myself, we wrote and directed a short film that played here, and it was the first time I got to come here. and they weren't old enough to get into the award ceremony, so we had to each sneak in separately with my ID, and then we won an award. And that was the best.
Cute.